Good morning, everyone. This is Ida of Created to Create. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. I feel like I got a shadow, guys. Um, I have a project share. Let's see, let's let some more light in. Nope, still got a shadow. It's gonna have to do. I have been creating for my bee themed train case that I'm creating for my friend Mig. And since I got my products in, I started working on it again. And, sometimes we lose our mojo, and I felt like I couldn't decide what I wanted to create. But when I started working on the trolleys, I did start to get a little bit more ideas. And so from after that, I was able to start creating again. Sometimes we need that little break. Anyway, I want to share with you the little sentiments that I created. I may move this a little bit so hopefully you guys will not get the shadow. I don't know. Nope, there's still a shadow. I don't know where it's coming from. Um, and I created these embellishments, and I really, really like the way they look. Let me turn on another light. I don't know if that's going to make it better or worse, but there it is. Anyway, I was playing with some of my older dies, and I created this. I remembered I had this big bee, and I wanted to use it to create this could be used on a bag topper. It could be used on a tag. It could even be a card added to a card front. So because this bee is a pretty good size. Sorry for the noise, guys. Hubby comes in and out, and the grandbabies. Um, anyway, I will share with you what that die looks like. I don't think I put it away yet. I think it's sitting up here on my desk. See, I start to clean up, and then I make another mess, and that's why I can never get my craft room clean, because I'm always doing something. I'm one of those people that I have to create something. Where is it? I just can't not create. Oh, here it is. I got everything stacked up over here where I've been working. The die that I use for that is an old die that I picked up on AliExpress. I don't even know how many years ago, but it's this one right here. And it's so funny, guys. Sometimes we think that our dies are not working correctly or they're not cutting correctly. But if you're like a real crafter, most of us, not that you're not a real crafter if you don't do this, but most of us who are really into paper crafting do own more than one die cutting machine. So I have the Sizzix, which is the manual one, the Big Shot, I'm sorry. And then I also have the Anna Griffin Impress and the Mini Impress. Well, I ran this through the Mini Impress, and it didn't cut it out right. It didn't cut it all the way through, and I thought, well, maybe my die is getting dull. But then I cut it in the bigger machine, and it cut it perfectly. So sometimes we just need to change our for me, for example, I need to order another little magnetic shim. So that was the problem. But when I ran it through my other one that's a little bit newer and has less wear and tear on it, it cut perfectly. So I cut this out in the designer paper. I cut it out in the gold foil. And before I forget, let me share that gold foil paper with y'all. I always want to share it, and I keep forgetting. So let me grab it. I've linked it before, but I'll link it in the description box. It's gonna blind you. It's this foil paper right here. But what I want you to see, look at how thick the package is. And this is like poster board, but it's gold foil, and it comes in an 8.5 by 11 sheet, and you get 60. You get 60 of them, and yeah, it's a little pricey. I don't remember what it cost me. I know it was under $20, but when I go to the craft store and I buy a sheet of metallic paper, I pay anywhere from $1.25 to $1.99. So for me, this is a bargain, and it's thick because card poster board on the back and then metallic on the front, but it's not too thick and it's not too thin. So for me, it's perfect. So anyway, this is like one of my favorite papers to use. So that's the paper I used here. And to cut out the honeycomb, I used this die set. If I can find it in the description, I will link it. This one is by who? Buzzing Bees hexagon set. I don't know. I don't know who, it's right there, guys. But if I find it, I bought it on Amazon. I will link it in the description box. And all these come in here plus this one. This is the one that I used. And I was going to use the smaller hexagons. But what I realized was that this is one of those pieces that you cut in the center of something. And it'll cut out all the little hexagons in the middle. But the outline, it won't cut it out. So I needed something that will cut out the hexagons plus the outline. So that's why I went with this one. And I will link that. I believe I did pick that one up on Amazon. So that's what I used there. And then, so I cut out the bee in the designer paper, in the gold foil paper. And then I cut it out in vellum paper. And with the vellum, because I didn't want it to cover up all the gold, I just clipped the wings off the body and added the wings on here. And this two-tone cream and peach flower was gifted to me by my friend Carolyn. And I thought it was perfect for the train case. And then I added a little sentiment, and I'm going to share with you where that sentiment came from. These are by, let me grab the package really quick. If I can find it. I think it is a Fiskars. Yeah. Oh, I heard my die fall. It is a Fiskars stamp set that I picked up, and it's got all these sentiments in there. So this is and they're teeny tiny sentiments. They're very, very small. Like, there's my finger. As you can see, like, they're really small. So these fit on the Tailored Expressions strip. These fit in the Tailored Expression, the simple strips. So all I did was I cut out the strips in the color that I wanted, and I cut out the next size up because this has a layering piece. So I cut that one out in black and this one out in the white. And I just individually stamped, you know, the sentiments that I wanted, but because they're so tiny, they fit in these strips. So I will link that stamp set if I can find it, because I've had it a couple years now. So I just, like I said, I cut it out in the black and then I cut it out in the white. And you can cut it out of foam board. These have foam board in between that I had previously cut when I used it. So I added foam board in between. So there is dimension there, but this one says sending lots of love. And I did some to the right and some to the left. And then there's this one. This one says, hi friend. I love the way these came out. They are so pretty. And then this one, thanks for being you. So it's got a lot of really nice sentiments. And like I said, these could be card fronts or bag toppers, or, you know, they're a good enough size that you can use them on a bag topper, but they're also, you know, a nice size that you can use them as a card front. So I'm not going to do anything with them on. I'm going to let my friend do whatever she wants with them, but I think they're perfect for that. So then I was playing with the Dollar Tree butterflies that my friend Jacqueline had gifted me. And I was looking that there was like smaller ones and bigger ones. So I thought, well, I'm going to create some sentiments with the butterflies, and I'm going to see if I can find a branch die. And I happen to have the Tim Holtz, this one. And this is the one the branch that I used to make these sentiments, these little embellishments. Look how pretty those look. And I only cut one branch and I snipped it off because it was too big for just the one butterfly. So right on this one I used a smaller butterfly, and I still need to go in and add gold on here stickles because I wanted to show it to you first before I did that. The branch, I just cut it out of chipboard so it would look like a tree branch. Here are the sentiments again. On this one, I had just added dimensional tape to the bottom, sending lots of love. This little flower was created by Tamika. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Scrap the World. So she gifted me these, and then here are the butterflies that my friend Jackie gifted me. But I was noticing that some of the butterflies, you could still see the white on the edges. So what I did, I went in with this, I don't never know how to say this, basic or basic, the glitter glue. And the first time I tried it, my friend Carolyn gifted to me in the iridescent, and I love this. I use it all the time. And then I came across this gold one and a red one, and I picked both of those up. I don't have a silver one. When I find it, I will get it. But anyway, you could see white on the edges of the butterfly, and I just added that gold glitter glue right there, and it covered it up real nice so you can't see it. So I'm going to do that on the bottom as well, but I just wanted to share with you. I think you can see the white there, but on the top ones you can't see it. I did not do a vellum piece on here, and I could have, but because I love the realistic look on this butterfly, so I didn't want to cover that up, and I left it alone. And then here is the other one that I created. Again, the branch, this is another part of the branch. I just snipped them apart and made two. Here's the butterfly. I added the gold stickles to the top wings, to the top butterfly. This one says hi there. And then there's that beautiful flower that was created by Scrap the World. So I think these came out beautiful. And like I said, these could be card fronts. These could use on a bag topper. You could probably even do this on a rosette. But you would probably have to snip the branches smaller and use the smallest butterflies that are in the package. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what you could do with the Dollar Tree butterflies, because I know a lot of you have those, and if you're working on a bee theme, anything, sometimes we do get stuck. I get stuck, and I like looking at other people's work because then that gives me an idea, or it inspires me. And a lot of times I might like whatever they created so much that I want to do the same thing. So feel free to make them, guys. That's why I share them, so you guys can make them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day. I want to wish my friend Jackie a speedy recovery. My friend, take care of yourself. But anyway, guys, I hope that you like it, and I hope that this gives you ideas. Bye.